So the way that you can allow yourself to move forward with a clearer understanding of metaphysical concepts is to go back to the framework we introduced some time ago called the 5 laws. If you remember, the law is, number 1, you exist. Number 2, everything is here and now. Number 3, the one is the all are the one. Number 4, what you put out is what you get back. Number 5, everything constantly changes except for the laws. So when you use that as your basic framework, as your basic template to understand any metaphysical or spiritual concept, by comparing the metaphysical concept to the structure of the 5 laws, you can begin to realize the true underlying mechanisms as opposed to the description of the experience that you are having. For example, the first law, you exist. When you have a complete and deep understanding of what that means and how it means you cannot cease to exist, even though you may change your expression, you will always be you from your perspective experiencing things, that you cannot cease to exist, then you know that death is not the end of anything. It is simply a transformation into another state of being, be it physical or non-physical, doesn't matter. And therefore you can use that law to understand that there is really no such thing as death as you think you have understood it experientially from your linear perspective for thousands upon thousands of years. When you understand the second law, that everything is here and now, as we just described reincarnationally, you will understand automatically by your depth of understanding in that second law that there really can be no such thing as actually having been the other person, mechanically speaking. You can have that experience. You can always create the experience. But it is the fact, the mechanical fact, that everything exists simultaneously that allows you to have the experience of using and viewing that mechanism from a linear perspective that allows you to have the experience of having lived before, the so-called memory of having lived before, which is just your interpretation of the ongoing, presently existing energetic connection you have made to those other people, past or future.